everyone and welcome along. Today we are painting the letter B and we have gone for the bluebell. So grab your paints and let's get started. So for our bluebells, I feel like it might be nice to have it sort of growing up like that. And then maybe a few leaves like that. That's nice. Yes. Okay. And so for our bluebells, we're going to just extend that down there, and I'm just going to do a little sort of little U shape. I've always found bluebells remarkably hard to paint when I'm painting in greater detail, and I'm already enjoying them more in this slightly stylized way. I'll just do a little one. So you'll notice that I'm doing a few just sort of curling off the top, and you do get that. I mean, there are different varieties of bluebell. I am doing the ones that sort of hang over though. Okay, so for a nice bluebell colour, here is cerulean blue, but it definitely needs a bit of pink, or at least a bit of, pinking up. So we're going to get some imperial purple, which is quite a strong colour, so we'll just keep mixing until we get a lovely sort of bluey purple. It is a bluebell after all, and I rather like the look of that. So let's begin. That's a gorgeous colour, really pleased with that. So I'm just painting in these kind of filled in horseshoes, these bells. Nothing too complicated at this point, but now I'm going to take my smaller brush, my 4/10, just to get a little bit of colour on there, and I want to get that delicate little upturn, which obviously it's going to be difficult to see much more of the upturn anywhere other than the sides, but that's fine because we are painting in miniature and that affords us a bit of simplicity. They're like little sort of cartoon octopuses, octopi, and then up here we'll have a few that haven't quite fully turned into bells just yet. That's looking nice. Now it's very important that we let those dry because there's quite a lot of wetness going on in there, but we will get our green tones ready. So we've got green gold and sap green. And I will get deep sap green out as well. But just remember, when you're painting really small, keep your colours just a little bit diluted and muted, and then you can always build up layers, but it's important to at least be a bit sparing at first. So with the bluebell stem, I'm going to have this one all sort of in front of the letter, I think. Using the 4/10 brush is the most sensible option. Try to keep your stems nice and slender. And then I'm actually going to paint in the sort of shoots and leaves that come with it in sap green. And then I will send a bit of sap green up the stem. And just start to get just a little hint of that sap green creeping up the stem. So now it's time to put in some extra details, some low lights. I'm going to take some French ultramarine and some imperial purple. And place in a little sort of accent of that colour. And then I'm going to just take everything off my brush and just use that colour that's already on there to just sort of spread it about a little bit. So it just goes to show you don't need a lot. And that's the same for shadowy bits on the stem. So I've got some deep sap green here, and I'm just going to send it up and down the leaves and our stem. Maybe I'll just pop a little extra one in there. There we go. And there we have our lovely bluebell. So we're going to let that dry and then we're going to colour in our bee. So I'm mixing up a colour here which is a mixture of aqua green, buff titanium, and then a little bit of green gold as well. And I think it makes a really nice background colour, but it's really important that we paint it in quite dilute so it's not so overpowering. But this feels like a really nice colour to complement our gold tone. So I'm very keen for the flowers obviously to be the stars of the show, but we need the letters to show up as well. And I hope you're finding that the letters are just the sort of right level of paleness that you can paint in and paint over the top of them and not notice them too much, but then they provide a really nice clear outline for when you're doing this bit. And there you have the letter B with bluebells. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you at our next tutorial for the letter C. What do you think it's going to be? We've got so many lovely options for all our different letters. So yeah, I've been really spoilt for choice. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. That makes sure that you never miss another video. And of course, if you are sharing your work on social media, tag us at the Winton Paper Co. We love to see your work. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.